Hi guys, Dazzie with another episode of my showcase series. This time it is episode 72, and tonight I will be showcasing the Flash key issue comic books in my personal collection, part 2. In an earlier showcase I went through volume 1 of Flash. Now we're starting with my other Flash titled books. But before we go there guys, follow me, my community page. I run pretty much daily polls, and I had my record entry for a latest one. I wanted to know, of these 5 actors, which one was your favourite? And the choices were Sylvester Stallone, Harrison Ford, Hugh Jackman, Mel Gibson and Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, I'm an 80s kid. Well, 74 I was born, but 80s was my era, and I like the old legends. I had 56 entries, which was fantastic. In last place was Mel Gibson with 8% of the votes. I was a big fan of his, particularly in that Braveheart and then the Patriot era. And if you haven't seen the Patriot, guys, fantastic Civil War movie. 4th place, a guy I saw on stage, and he is rumoured to be coming back in the next Doctor Strange movie. That was Hugh Jackman with 11% of the votes. 3rd place, Sherlock Holmes and Iron Man star Robert Downey Jr. with 20% of the votes. I won't talk about Dr. Dolittle. 2nd place, my favourite actor, and I can't wait to see him again later this year in the Rocky IV Director's Cut. Yeah, Sylvester Stallone came in 2nd with 25% of the votes, and the winner this time round was Han Solo, an indie star. Yeah, Harrison Ford with 36% of the votes. So thanks to everyone. I'll probably have another one up tomorrow. So let's start off. Now, as you know, guys, it was the Arrowverse that pretty much got me started into this fantastic hobby. Yeah, it's a bit cheesy, but I've met many of the cast. Here's a couple of the stalwarts from the Arrowverse and the Flash show. And that is Dominic Purcell as Heatwave and Wentworth Miller as Captain Cold. There with Dazzie. Got his Flash shirt on as well, look. Okay, so I picked this book up because I'm a big fan of the show. I own the box set. This is the Flash TV special. Pretty hard book to find. And like I say, I picked that up originally because I was a fan of the show. And I was going to get this one signed by John Wesley Shipp, who of course plays Jay Garrick now in the Flash. And he's about to come into Stargirl. But I already had a signed photo with him. Good guy, really nice, friendly to chat to. But yeah, if I do see him again, I probably would get that book signed. Okay, sticking with the Arrowverse, let's get into a photo cover. This is the Flash Season 0, issue number 1. Like I said, I met many of the cast. I think the 2 I haven't met from the main lineup was Cisco and the Flash himself, Grant Gustin. So I would love to get that signed one day. I know he doesn't make too many appearances. Oh, paid £1.79 for that. And for the Flash special, £2 at the Birmingham Con. Let's start then with the volume 2. Started in 1987. This is Flash issue number 1. Paid £7.60 for this. This is where Wally West is the Flash in his own title. Premiere issue. I think you just got to have it if you are a big Flash fan like myself. I'm starting to like Ezra Miller more from the Snyder cut of the movie. Just rewatched that with some of the family, and great movie. And of course Ezra Miller is getting his own movie now. But for me, I still quite like Grant Gustin actually. Of course, Grant Gustin is rumoured to a cameo in that Flash or Flashpoint movie. Okay, we go from issue 1 to issue 3. And this is the first appearance of Tina McGee, who was both in the 1990 Flash show and played her part again in the Arrowverse. It's also the first appearance of one of the villains that was in the show, Kilgore. So bang for your buck. And £4.40 for that one. Moving on to issue number 5. And this is the first appearance of Speed McGee, aka the Speed Demon, who is Jerry McGee. £1 for that one. From 5 we go to 7. And this is the first appearance of the Blue Trinity team. And the first appearance of Lady Flash, who was Ivana, Christina, Borodin, Molotova. Okay? £1 for that one. Issue 9 is the first appearance of a character that is a recurring character now in the Flash TV show. And that is Chunk, Chester P. Runk. But he's not as chunky as he was in the comics. £1 for that one. Issue 10. This one just stays in the collection because I got this one signed by Mike Collins, who was the penciler. That was in 2016. £1.50 for that. Issue 28 is the first appearance of Linda Park. Linda Jasmine Park, Wally West's future wife, who appeared in the Flash TV show. £2.89 for that one. From 29 we skip all the way up to issue 91. And the first cameo appearance of Impulse, Bart Allen, just come into the Flash show. But made his live action debut in the Smallville TV show, which I'm rewatching at the moment. £2.9 for that. Then the bigger book to go with the cameo is the first full appearance of Impulse. Of course, he's the sidekick to Wally West. £3.7 for that. This book can go for over 20. I've sold 2 or 3 of these. Skipping from 92 to 108. This is a pretty hard book to find. Wherever I look for this, it's missing, except for this one occasion. This was the first appearance of one of the villains from an early season, Savitar. 90p for that one on eBay. Bit of a bargain. Up to 134, and the first appearance of Jakeem Thunder. Jakeem Johnny Williams, who is going to be in the Stargirl TV show. £2.50 for that. Birmingham Con. This is a nice big book next. Issue 138 is the first appearance of the Black Flash. Nice copy. I paid 20 quid for this. I might have overpaid, but it was just a book I never found out in the wild before. I bought this in 2018 in one of my favourite shops, Worcester, Out of This World. Of course, the Black Flash has appeared in the Arrowverse on the Flash and Legends of Tomorrow TV show. From there we go to issue 142, and this is the wedding of Wally West and Linda West. £3.98 for that on eBay. Moving to issue 153, and this is the first appearance of the Folded Man, who is Edwin Gulse, another character who appeared in the Flash show with Grant Gustin. That was a freebie from me mum, for me birthday of 2017, I believe. No, actually, I don't know why she bought me that. Must just like me. Okay, from 153 to 165, and this is the first appearance of another villain, Plunder, who was Jared Morello. He appeared in one of the very early seasons of The Flash. £3.50 for that. From 165 we go to 170, and this is the first, almost like mention, he's like in the shadows, the first appearance of Cicada was David Hirsch. He was played by the kid out of American Pie. Can't remember his name now. £1.50 for that. Issue 171 is the first appearance, well, they say this is the first full appearance of Cicada. 99p for that. Then we move to issue 174. Bought this one a long time ago, back in 2017. First appearance of another villain from the show, Tar Pit, who is Joey Montalino, or Montalene, sorry. £5 I paid for that one. But again, this book I never can find. Bought that in the Leamington Spa Comic Con. From there we go to issue 180. And the first appearance of a recurring villain from the early shows, season, sorry. And that's the first appearance of Peekaboo, who was Lasham Bays. And £8.48 for that one on eBay. Probably overpaid. I think I've found 1 or 2 of these for cheap since then. Moving to issue 217. And this is the first appearance of the Rainbow Raiders team. Of course, there was a Rainbow Raider that appeared in the show. £2.50 for that in Bristol, Excelsior. Issue 238 is the first appearance of another villain from the show, and that is Spin, who is Mr. Albach. £1 for that, Birmingham Con 2019. Here's a recent addition to the Flash TV show. Comes in Flash Annual 4. The first appearance of Chilblain. Chilblain, yeah, obviously a frosty villain. £3.45 for that on eBay. Made a hot comic book alert about that one. Then we go to Annual 6. And this is the first appearance on Origin of Argus, the organisation that appeared in the Suicide Squad movie, the Arrow, Flash, a lot of the Arrowverse. Okay, £2.10 for that one on eBay. Then we move into the New 52 with the Flash, and we got issue 1. It's a premiere issue. Nothing special about it. £4 for that one. Local Antique Centre. Issue 7 is the first appearance of the villain Turbine, who is Roscoe Haynes. £3 for that. Local Antique Centre. Issue 30 is the first cameo of Wally West, who later becomes Wallace R. West, who later becomes Kid Flash from a future Earth, and it's the first appearance of the future Flash, basically. Okay, into the second and final pile of books, guys, and we're going with the rebirths, and this is Flash issue 1. And this is the first appearance of the Black Hole Group, a terrorist organisation whose intentions to exploit the Speed Force, a group that appeared in the last season of Flash. It's the second cameo appearance and first cover appearance of Godspeed, August Hart, another character from the show. That's the regular Carl Kershey cover. To go with that, I have the variant from Dave Johnson. $2.30 for that. I also have the second printing from Carl Kershey. Cover all bases, Dazzie, $2.99. And then we have issue 3. It's the first full cameo appearance of Godspeed. And the first appearance of Fast Track. $2.26 for that, Cheltenham. Issue 5 is the first full appearance of Godspeed. And that is the regular Carmine de Giandomenico or Menico cover. Issue 6 is the, well, they say it's the second full appearance. I don't know. But it's a nice cover. First, I guess it's the first full partial cover as well. $1.50 for that. So many appearances of Godspeed, you lose track. This is the variant to issue 6. $2.75 for that one. Then we skip to issue 28. And this is the first cover appearance of the Negative Flash, who was Barry Allen. $2.40 for that. Bristol. Issue 30 is the first appearance of a pretty major villain in the show. First appearance of Bloodwork, who is Ramsey Rosso. $2.75 for that one. Then we skip to issue 58. And this is the first appearance of the Gemini team, Santiago and Belladonna. 50p for that one. Issue 59 is the first cameo appearance of a Fuerza, who is Alexa Antigon. Again, she's basically like a She-Hulk kind of character in the there at the moment in the Flash show. $1.32 for that one. That was the regular Rafael Sandoval cover. To go with that, I have the variant from Carl Kershey. £4 for that one. Issue 60 is the first full appearance of Powerhouse. Alexi Antigon goes from Fuerza to Powerhouse. Issue 61 is the first cameo appearance of Psyche, and that is Bashir. And Psyche is going to be showing up in the show as well. As a David Jardine cover, $3.50 for that. Issue 62, the first cover and full appearance of Psyche. Cover price for that one. And then we're going to go on to the 2006 run. This is The Flash, the Fastest Man Alive, issue number 1. And this is the first appearance of Bart Allen as the Flash. And it's also the first appearance of the Griffin. It was Griffin Grey. 150 for that in the local antique centre. And we skip all the way up to issue 13. And this is the death of the 5th Flash, Bartholomew Bart Henry Allen II. 66p for that one. It's the final issue of the run. And then we have the Rebirth, number 1, the first cameo appearance of Godspeed in a Vision. Like I said, there's so many cameos and full appearances of this character. This is the second printing from Carl Kershey. I'm going to finish with the storyline for the new Flash movie. If I'm not mistaken, it is going to be Flashpoint. And here we have Flashpoint issue number 1. Nice Andy Kubrick cover. £2 for that one. Issue 2, paid £1 for that one. I mean, this is a set that can go well in excess of £50. Issue 3, £1 for that one. Issue 4, and the final issue, issue 5, and that is the first appearance of Pandora. Oh no, sorry, it is Pandora. I can't even read my own writing. Okay, that's the set. 1 to 5. That's it. That's a wrap, guys. Just a ton of minor keys. If you're a big fan of the Arrowverse, just some books to be looking out for. Who knows what will happen in the next Flash movie. Thanks, and bye for now. Subscribe.